你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Cherish the blessings and the misfortunes. Is Xiao Zhan's personal traffic plundered again? He uses a unique way to eliminate worries. Introduction. Xiao Zhan, who has lofty ambitions, does not like calculations and is uncomfortable with the status quo. To support justice, to bear the burden of the common people, to the suffering of the world, between the grasp and the palm of the hand. In 2021, shoulder to shoulder with Guangming, he strode into the distance in the bitter cold and frozen environment. He suffered from mental torture, psychological punishment, carelessly struggled towards a promising tomorrow. Walking out of the steep slope, he became more chivalrous, and rushed to a vast life with a written script. Thousands of scouring, blowing out the mad sand before reaching gold. Xiao Zhan's public opinion came to an end, the real insider buried in the internet surfaced, the accomplices revealed their true colors, and a large amount of evidence was released. Around the top, dear daily topics, daily travel, filming, etc. have successively become the focus of the hot search list. A series of male protagonists Jade Bone Remote, from the beginning of filming, the trend of film and television, people who eat melons have been smashing new dynamics, and until the 21st supporting role celebrating more than years, the mainland actors were silently scolded, and the keyboard man's acting skills and unpleasant trolls were said to be ruined. Forward, if you do too many things that harm others and benefit yourself, there will be successive disasters behind you. Once capital has the psychology of tearing, pulling, struggling, trampling, etc., different phenomena can arise. At his shining age, Xiao Zhan became the object of public condemnation by the bad media. I have to take it, what it feels like to keep a close eye on by Gia. The insidious trick came in handy in time, and finally saw the stitches. How can a man with despicable means settle for it? Fighting against each other over and under, grabbing resources and being popular, in the final analysis, is the law of survival of the wolves in the show business circle. Such as, which character in the second season of the Goose Factory explosive drama is in demand? The marketing account listens to the wind and rains, and engages in some false and chaotic phenomena. Posting articles about actors and arranging the itinerary for the actors, Yan Bingyun in Qingyun Yan 2 has been greatly gifted. From Lu's Oyi, Shu Kai returned to the original team, and the curtain came to an end. One lingering, unavoidable, the gunpowder has never gone away, the moths have secretly risen under the melting pot of interests, those scandals that are ubiquitous, cast a shadow. Desperately fighting with opponents can only be defeated. As the saying goes, vulgar makes people mediocre, and noble makes people humble. Long-term contact with people with backward thinking and limited knowledge is harmful. We often see puzzling comments on the public platform Weibo. Regarding the spread of the atmosphere in the film and television industry, we sighed, good people are hard to do, and it is shameful to be extreme. The popular male god Xiao Zhan, the perennial slaughter ranking champion, know how to integrate personal perception and personal experience into the plot of the work. His hard, core powder, absorbing physique has won the hearts of the people. He is excellent and enthusiastic. Come in one body, return in 2021 with a full load. The 13 endorsements took over and brought profits to the company. As people-friendly products enter thousands of households, welfare is piled high. At the end of the first season of 2019, Fan Shen and Yan Bingyun's rival dramas were cold and rusty. Xiao Zhan's true character played the role of young Master Xiaoyan and performed the forbearance of the Qing dynasty Yishi. However, the audience's comments were mixed, there were praise and anger, and one side felt that restoring the original work was a distressed character in the book. The other side felt that the perfect image in his mind was ruined. The gunpowder never dissipated, and once the gunpowder ignited, the staying power was sufficient. The burning is getting more and more prosperous. There is an old saying, take precautions before they happen. You have to defend against the tricks of some people. There is a plan to start the second season of a hot drama. Xiao Zhan, who has been tempered by the entertainment circle, is once again caught in the wave. Because the news of the original team spread, a lot of insults appeared in the hot search discussion area. Cherish the blessings and the misfortunes. One second I was still feeling overwhelmed by overseas shrimp, and the next second the idle personal traffic was plundered again. Because of injustice and anger, the reading volume of this topic has skyrocketed, and no one can stop the development and spread of the world to the tempered mind, the calm state of mind, the territory of the actor. Learn to cherish the good and the bad. The rivers and lakes are dangerous and the mountains and rivers are broken. In the time of wandering, I can't imagine how those difficult things that fall from the sky will ferment. But really to the bone, we concealed our thoughts and walked slowly, really crawling. People who have lost their nature do things without thinking and act strangely. For example, celebrating more than years invested in Fangoose factory and produced Fang Xinli media to indulge moths without permission. The actor industry, speaking from the heart, hides too many hidden secrets. The ugly capitalist, who is good at making use of traffic, and taking advantage of the situation to stir up troubles. Xiao Zhan, who cherishes good fortune and misfortune, guards against being dragged into the new game every day, but the results are very different. But the hot search on Weibo made this such bullying under the Tropic of Qingyunian too is a typical principle of non-compliance. Learning the previous behaviors of internal entertainment and scrolling, gradually escalate, and put self-employed people in danger. There is a word in psychology, the gas lamp effect implies that preventive measures must be taken before a crisis comes. Don't compete with the ghost villain, the situation will get worse. Time is indeed the most deceptive evil demon, it can verify some things, it can also eliminate some contradictions. 3 years later, the same situation is happening again. With a salary of 1,000 yuan, director Sun Hao praised him for 3 days in the play. I don't know that I have been discriminated against for 3 years, Xiao Zhan has misery to say, and there is nowhere to redress injustice. What a coincidence. From 2020 to 2021, a cameo role has always been a top-notch character. From the turmoil of the angle change to the determination of the original class, there are numerous problems in between. Let me ask, internet media, which are fully prepared to obtain gossip, act as information puppets, and they cannot be fair to others. Faced with the occupation of personal traffic, after being pushed to the flow altar again, Xiao Zhan had to use a unique way to wipe out his worries. Adopting the strategy of 3 negligence, and 3 no grievances, in the face of the storm, whether acting or not acting is unknown. 3 Shihong has something to say, I regret that the years are short and the life is difficult. Fame is a must-have in life, and only by standing in the world can you make achievements. On the journey through the calamity, we should take lightly the joys and sorrows, the success and failure decline. Only in this way, when arriving in the distance, the light of hope will shine, creating a traffic monument and saving the traffic dilemma. Xiao Zhan will finally be in danger, shining brightly, blooming the flower of dreams alone.